Alright, Shalom Israel, Shalom. It's your brother Isaiah back with another video, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Mashiach, Yahushai, all praises due. Double honors to King David. And we're going to hop right into it, y'all. I just recorded a video and it just cut out, so I may have to do this in 3 or 4 parts. I don't know. My computer is really tripping right now, man. Hopefully not. Lord willing not. I deleted a lot of stuff off my computer, so hopefully it doesn't do it, but it seemed like the shit just didn't want to move in my storage settings, so even after I deleted a lot of shit, so but we're going to pick up from part 1 of a power struggle in the book of Jasher, chapter 32, with Esau and Jacob, and we're going to read where we left off. And Esau lifted up his eyes and saw the women with their offspring, the children of Jacob, walking behind Jacob and bowing along the road to Esau. Verse 60, and Esau said unto Jacob, Who are these with thee, my brother? Are they thy children or thy servants? And Jacob answered Esau and said, They are my children, which the power hath graciously given to thy servant. And whilst Jacob was speaking to Esau and his men, Esau behind the whole camp, and he said unto Jacob, Whence didst thou get the whole of the camp that I met yesterday night? Jacob said, To find favor in the sight of my Lord. It is that which the power graciously gave to thy servant. And the present came before Esau, and Jacob pressed Esau, saying, Take, I pray thee, the present that I brought to my Lord. And Esau said, Wherefore is this my purpose? Keep that which thou hast unto thyself. So basically Esau wasn't trying to take the present that Jacob was set out to give Esau, basically just to divide the spoils. Verse 63, and Jacob said, It is incumbent upon me to give all this, since I have seen thy face, that thou still livest in peace. And Esau refused to take the present, and Jacob said unto him, I beseech thee, my Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, then receive my present at my hand. For I have therefore seen thy face as though I had seen a godlike face, because thou wast pleased with me. And Esau took the present, and Jacob also gave unto Esau silver and gold that Beldilium, for he pressed him so much that he took them. So basically Jacob had to freaking beg Esau, like, take it, take it, take it, take it. We know we have some family members that or even in the bodies, if you try to give somebody something, sometimes they'll just kind of brush it like, nah, I don't need that. Nah, I don't need that, Verse 66, and Esau divided the cattle that were in the camp, and he gave the half to the men who had come with him, for they had come on hire, and the other half he delivered unto the hands of his children. And the silver and the gold and Beldilium he gave in the hands of Eliphaz his eldest son. And Esau said unto Jacob, Let us remain with thee, and we will go slowly along with thee until thou comest to my place with me, that we may dwell there together. And Jacob answered his brother and said, I would do as my Lord speaketh unto me, but my Lord knoweth that the children are tender, and the flocks and herds with their young who are with me go but slowly. For if they went swiftly, they would all die, for thou knowest their burdens and their fatigue. Therefore let my Lord pass on before his servant, and I will go on slowly for thy sake of the children and the flock, until I come to my Lord's place to Seir. And Esau said unto Jacob, I will place with thee some of the people that are with me to take care of thee in the road, and to bear thy fatigue and burden. And he said, What needeth it, my Lord, if I may find grace in thy sight? Behold, I will come unto thee to Seir, to dwell there together as thou hast spoken. Go thou then with thy people, for I will follow thee. And Jacob said this to Esau in order to remove Esau and his men from him, so that Jacob might afterward go to his father's house to the land of Canaan. And I'm gonna get a scripture for verse 72, because you got to think, man. Esau, he still has ill will towards us, man. Always has, always will. And I'm gonna bring out the main takeaway after I finish up this passage. But this is Proverbs 4, verse 14. It says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men." Verse 15. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. Direct instructions in Proverbs. Because Esau's wicked, man. That's why he got the shit end of the stick when it came to the blessing. He still has ill will towards us. We see him going off, or he's been off, because he don't worship Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He worships all these other gods. He worships a fucking Kaaba stone, man. He's wicked as hell. But let's go back to that. I just had to bring that out to show you exactly why Jacob just kind of had to smooth talk Esau a little bit, give him something like a present, and then tell him that he was gonna go with him. But in reality, no. He just needed to get Esau off his ass, because he didn't want to deal with Esau. He didn't even want to, he didn't want to go see him. Who could blame him? Esau tried to come in and slay him with 400 men. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Jacob was always protected. And then this is verse 73. And Esau hearkened to the voice of Jacob, and Esau returned with the 400 men that were with him on the road to Seir. And Jacob and all belonging to him went that day as far as the extremity of the land of Canaan in its borders, and he remained there some time. So basically, that was the whole passage. And the main takeaway I got from this passage was, no matter how you try to make peace with the wicked or wicked motherfuckers, as a righteous man, there will always be something underlying to keep the division between the righteous and the wicked, because the wicked have no peace. Wicked have no peace, man. And I'm going to get that scripture. This is Isaiah chapter 48, verse 22. There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. There ain't no making peace with them, man. There ain't no making peace with the wicked, man. That's why Jacob had to do what he had to do. He used wisdom, He used wisdom. And that's what we need to do. That's what I take away from this lesson, man. No matter how you try to do something for somebody that's has a wicked spirit on them, man, bro, they're gonna always be wicked, man, and they're always gonna try to do something. Yeah, they may try to lead you on with something, try to act nice to you or whatnot, but then they're gonna strike with something, and you're never gonna see it coming, and they're gonna stab you in the back. Jacob already had this on his spirit, so before he could even try to say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna dwell," nah, that wasn't Jacob's lot to do that. Jacob knew that. That's why he just said that, at the end of that passage in Proverbs, directly said, "Go not in the way of the wicked, man. Avoid them. Avoid them all costs." Especially if you know they're wicked. If you don't know they're wicked, you gotta have that spirit of discernment, especially being in the truth. We have that spirit of discernment now. So really, you'll know if you see a wicked motherfucker or not. You'll be a heathen or a 2/3 that's not in this truth, took the booyah, whatnot. So just know that there is no making peace offerings with them. None of that shit. It's always going to be something underlined. They're always going to envy something from you. Because they don't have what we have. We have Yahweh Shem Yahushua to keep us complete. You know? They don't. They're void. They're empty on the inside. Because they don't have nothing. They're tormented. You know? So, yeah, man. That's pretty much it, y'all. That was the book of Jasher, chapter 32. Lord willing, you guys were edified, though. Just want to end this video by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Mashiach, Yahushua. All praises due. See you on the next one. Shalom.